It's Ethan Skolnick for 5 on the Floor on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel after the Miami Heat beat the Philadelphia 76ers 119-113 on Christmas Day. Erik Spoelstra is now 9-0 on Christmas. The Heat win without Jimmy Butler, Haywood Highsmith, Josh Richardson, and then Caleb Martin for most of this game. Of course, Philadelphia did not have Joel Embiid on the other side, but the key stories tonight. One, what they did to Tyrese Maxey, who was 4 of 20 from the field. Also, Jaime Jaquez, 31 points, 10 rebounds in his first Christmas Day game. Bam Adebayo also had a double-double. Tyler Hero had some struggles in this game. There were some good patches, but a lot of turnovers late. Ended up 8 of 24 from the field. But Alex, I'm here with Alex Salido. You can follow him in Tribe of the Blanket. I mean, again, the big story today, to me, what everybody's going to take from this is the Miami Heat got an absolute steal in the first round. Nothing is too big for Jaime Jaquez. I've said it over and over. Reminds me of Dwayne Wade as a rookie. Like, just, again, no moment is too big. And every time we think, okay, this is where he's gotten to sort of the ceiling this season, he blows that away the next week. I thought they did a good job on Maxey, having to use guys like RJ Hampton and Jamal Cain. But your overall takeaway from tonight?
It's hard to not start off with Hawkins. Like, it's hard to not start there just because, like you said, every time you think you've got him figured out, it's like, no, actually, he's going to keep outdoing your expectations. And every time he's asked to come in and step up and do more, which is where a lot of times I feel like the warts start showing up with guys who aren't used to the bigger role, the higher usage. That's not really been the case with Hawkins. Like, he had a couple of bad for his standards games when Tyler first came back, but I never really was too concerned about him. We talked about it on the 5 on the Floor episode that he might have less of these games when the team is fully healthy and there's just less shots to go around. But when a guy is out in this situation, like, you feel great about a rookie being able to come in and be an actual facsimile of Jimmy Butler. That's an insane thing to say.
Right.
Like, we would say that about Caleb, and I feel Hawkins is actually more of that. Like, he's giving you the scoring, he's giving you the playmaking, he's giving you the defense, and he's getting to the free throw line, looking like a veteran out there. He looks like he's been doing this for years. And it's insane the level that he can do this at on a night-to-night basis. And then you start talking about Duncan, and like, those two guys are the reason that this team feels fresh this season, and the reason that they can have nights like this where maybe the defense isn't absolutely on point. I thought it was good enough to win, but their offense has just been better this season, and I think Hawkins and Duncan are the two biggest reasons. And those two guys have maybe been your most consistent players all season.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned Duncan because he has been their best clutch player. I don't think there's any question about it. He makes the 2 threes late in the game today. Also, he wasn't out there for that third quarter run where Philadelphia erased a 21-point lead. So that was not on him. I thought Spoelstra did a really good job of managing things tonight, considering how shorthanded he was. And again, no Embiid, it's a different game. But when you do that to Tyrese Maxey, who's been giving people 30, 35, 40 points on a pretty consistent basis this season, Embiid wasn't out there. Maxey wanted to take over this game. He couldn't. They did a good job on him. But again, the story tonight, Jaquez, big shots from Duncan, enough plays from Bam. And yes, Tyler did some things, although I think this is one he'd likely want to forget as we go forward. But the Heat go out on the West Coast, 18-12. Tough road trip coming up, but you'll take it. Ethan Skolnick and Alex Salido here at Kaseya Center. Merry Christmas.